On this video, I'll go through the kind practiced on polynomials. For all of these questions, except for the last one, you can use PolySmalt 2 to do the problems. So for number 1, I put it into PolySmalt. When you type that in, you get 2, then you get this, which is actually 0, with an I on it, 0, another one with an I on it, which are imaginary, which means your only answer is 2. Question 2 on my list is PolySmalt 2 again. Type them in. You get the answers of -3 and -1, and then you get these two answers that are irrational. Therefore, it can't be A and it can't be B, so it has to be C or D, and in order to match that, you need +3 and +1. Question number 3 wants rational roots. Again, PolySmalt. Type in 1, 0, 2, 0, -3. You get I, and 1, and -1. Rational cannot be imaginary. Therefore, the answer is A. Number 4, PolySmalt. It wants all the zeros. Put in 1, 0, 0, 0, -1. And these are the answer you get, which matches answer D. Number 5. You're going to work your way backwards. You want the answer to have 2, 1, and -1. So PolySmalt, but with the answers. You get to answer B. It matches 2, 1, and -1. Number 6. Standing at the top of the building, you're going to throw the ball to the top. The height of the ball is modeled. How many seconds? Which means your answer has to be positive. PolySmalt 2 is the answer. You get 2 and -5/4. We're talking about seconds, so it cannot be -5/4. So the answer is 2. Number 7 gives you the answers. You have to work your way backwards with the answers. PolySmalt 2 until you find 3 and 3 minus I as answers. That answer is C. Number 8. 5th degree polynomial means you should have x to the 5th, which means there should be 5 answers. So there's 1, there's 2, there's 3. None of them are bouncing. They're all going through, which means the other two have to be imaginary. Number 9, evaluate, means plug it in. Plug it in to all those, substitute it in, put that in your calculator, you get -163. Number 10, a certain polynomial has these factors. What are the zeros? Well, you can PolySmalt all of it, just individually. You PolySmalt this, you get 2/3. You PolySmalt this, you get 1 and -1. And if you PolySmalt this, you get -4. You really don't need to PolySmalt this one and this one because they're just opposite signs. 2 goes over 3 and becomes positive. This is -4. So now you just have to PolySmalt this one. Answer is D. Number 11. How many real roots? PolySmalt 1, 2, 1, 0. You get -1, -1, and 0. Since this happens twice, that counts as one answer, and this is one answer, which means there's only 2. If they repeat, you only count it once. How many rational zeros? PolySmalt, PolySmalt, PolySmalt. This is going to give you eyes. This gives you 4. This gives you eyes. It means there's only one rational zero. Number 13. Which of the following list best describes the numbers? Well, you put that in PolySmalt. You get this. 3i, -3i, -2.6, a bunch of numbers but no I. 1.5 and -3.8 with no I. These are imaginary. These are irrational. And this is pretty, so it's rational. Meaning 1 rational, 2 irrational, and 2 imaginary, non-real. Where does it cross? Intersect? Polysmoke. These are your answers. Just make this 5.5, and you can put it in. And finally, number 15, the only one you really can't do polysmoke for. You can pick numbers if you'd like for each of these. But let's kind of talk a little bit here. We've got this. This is only factoring out of 2, so it's not going to be fully factored. You can't do 2n and n and make that 3n. It doesn't work that way. Same thing here. 2n and n don't work that way. Let me repeat that. These do, you can make this 3n, but then these would give you an r and a q together, and up here we don't have an r and a q together. We'd have a qa and an rn, which we don't have up here. Same thing here. We'd have a qa and an rn, which we don't have up here. Here, we'd have some things canceling, but you could pick some numbers, but the answer for this one is D. If you multiply it out, you will get back to this piece here. You could also pick number for A, a number for B, or sorry, N, a number for R, and a number for Q. Plug them in, see if you can get it to match. The answer is D. A would match. It would match, but it's not completely factored. So that would not be the answer.